Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. So when we left off last time, I'd been killed by some lurkers. So I redid everything, cleansed the sunstone. This time I didn't kill the reavers because I thought maybe they could help me in the battle. And they helped a little bit, and then they're like, I'm out of here, and they all gathered over to the side. But they're not attacking me now that it's all said and done. Where's the one with the name?
Yes, Sarah. There's something you need.
Yeah, you. Ulvis
This
Ramon.
is just dreadful. Dreadful. Damn wizards. Not good enough for your precious college, eh?
There's something you need?
Alright, so I guess we're all friends with each other. Now, I didn't fight the two that were over here this time, because
Just one more.
I didn't see them.
Maybe a second.
So I'm a little concerned they might pop out at me, but in the meantime, let's go look at this mushroom. I also want to check out, look at this fantastic building out here. It's looking like some kind of ruins. I'm guessing from the symbol on the compass. But in the meantime, let's get over to this. Let's also just wait a little bit, make sure our health is up. So, this is looking an awful lot like a village. Who lives over here?
Why are you out here? Aren't you supposed to be in a tower assisting Master
Why won't
Neloth?
this summoning work?
The Mithryn.
If you must know, I am trying to get this Ash Guardian spell to work. Now let me concentrate. Besides, shouldn't you be worrying about the damage to the tower?
The towers took some damage.
Master Neloth has tasked Alenia with repairing
Hope
the
we don't
tower.
run into too many
Why
Ash.
not
Caldron,
in the
quiet.
lab, where it would be safer for all of us.
The lab is too small. Also, I need the Ashy Sword. Master Neloth knows what I'm doing. No need to bother him about it, though. He's quite busy at the moment.
Yeah?
It's on your head if something goes wrong. Just let me get back inside.
No Ash Guardian. Maybe the book has something.
Alright, it's all
We
this.
don't get many visitors. Is there something you need?
What is this place?
Tel Mithryn. It's the home of Master Neloth.
Oh, I did need to find
You
him.
may have heard of him. He's a famous Telvanni wizard.
He lives in a giant mushroom?
In Morrowind, the Telvanni grow buildings from special fungus spores. Master Neloth grew one here to be his home. Don't ask me how.
Alright, so I take it you're his apprentice.
No, Talvis is his apprentice.
Oh.
I'm his steward. I manage the day-to-day affairs of Tel Mithryn.
How many people are here? Talvis?
I don't think you belong here. Does Master Neloth know about you?
He will in a minute. Settle down, I just got here. It's a heartstone.
Heartstones are only found on Solstheim, as far as I know.
I found some. What do I do with
Master
them?
Neloth believes they may be fragments from inside Red Mountain that were flung here during the huge eruption 200 years ago.
That doesn't really tell me what I can do with the ones I've got just thus far. So, what is this place?
This is Master Neloth's tower. He's a Telvanni wizard.
Telvanni? What are the Telvanni? Well, they're from Morrowind, of course.
You've never heard of the great houses of Morrowind? House Telvanni is the house of the Master Wizard, one of the ruling houses of Morrowind. Master Neloth is one of the oldest and most respected members of House Telvanni.
So, you work with him?
Not so much with as for. I am Master Neloth's apprentice. He's teaching me the art of sorcery.
Is he a good teacher?
Well, he is a very great wizard.
That's not the question I
It's
asked.
a great honor for him to have taken me as his apprentice. To be honest, it's horrible. He's very unpleasant and hardly teaches me anything. Sometimes he uses me in his experiments.
Why do you put up with that?
Even so, I pick up a lot from just watching him.
Well then, looks like you're practicing a spell.
Yes, I'm trying to summon an Ash Guardian. I'm just having trouble deciphering Master Neloth's handwriting. I don't mean to be rude, but I need to concentrate.
Alright, I'll let you get to it. Well, this is part of our quest, so we may as well head on in, see what we've got. Look, it's like a habit door. I like it. Tel Mithryn Apothecary.
Damn that man. He's being totally unreasonable.
Tell me about it.
I don't care if he's a master wizard. He can't treat me like this.
Master Neloth, what did he do?
That Fetcher told me to fix his house. If I don't, he'll find a new mycologist who will. Decades of loyal service, and he'd just throw me out like yesterday's breakfast.
And what do you need to fix it?
3 taproots soaked in the headwaters of the Harstrad River. I'm an old woman. I can't possibly make that trip. It's way too dangerous.
I'll help you. How do I
If you
already
get
have
some
one of them?
taproots, I'll pay you to dip them in the headwaters and bring them to me.
Oh, that's right. I fought a Spriggan. It was kind of a rough battle, but we'll help you out, Alenia. Now then, what can you tell me about the Harstrad headwaters?
It's special to the Spriggans. They seem to like to gather there. Something about the waters attracts them.
Great.
There are bound to be some there. So be careful.
Well, I guess we'll just head there for the other 2 when it's time. Where can I get a taproot from a Spriggan? What do you do for Master Neloth?
I am his mycologist. He may have grown Tel Mithryn by himself, but I nurture it. Mushrooms and fungi are my life's work. When I saw Tel Mithryn, I knew I had to be here. I've learned so much since then.
Did you grow this tower?
Me? No. That's Master Neloth's doing. I wasn't even born then.
And you said you're an
It's
old woman, so
Telvanni
he must
magic
be
at
quite
its
old.
best. He brought the cuttings with him from Morrowind, and used sorcery to grow them.
Did you come here from Morrowind?
Yes. That was a lifetime ago. I was just a young girl when Red Mountain erupted. Master Neloth was already old. My mother put me on a boat to Skyrim. The last time I ever saw her, she was standing on the dock as my ship sailed away.
Hmm. Well, this seems like such a callous question to ask after you've revealed that, but what do you have for sale? Because I'd
I've got the
actually
best
like some...
selection of mushroom and fungi.
And I'm not interested in that. I want to know if you have any potions. You got a thing of potions behind you. You don't sell any healing potions? I'm getting
Before I
low.
light your steps.
All right.
Ah, another wanderer. I suppose you'll be wanting potions, just like the others.
Well, I see that you don't have them, so I'll leave you be. Oh, I assumed that this would hook up with the rest of the buildings, but that's its own little thing, huh? Okay. Ah, this really makes me want to play Morrowind. It has been years. I like Skyrim. I like Skyrim quite a bit, and it's a cool setting, but Morrowind's a really cool setting, too.
2 fingers, Crony.
Anytime you want to head for Skyrim.
Teldrin, I think I'm going to replace you, because you're
I've spent enough time
always
on
complaining,
some
you're humming in the background. I know you're bored. Get over it, man. I paid you to join me, so this is part of the job.
I hope you're not expecting a meal. I've barely got enough for them that live here.
No, but you're the guy who was at the shrine, so I just wanted to see what's up. He's going to bed. Talk to me.
I'd better tell Verona to bring apples and cabbage from Raven Rock.
Oh, I'm sorry to wake you up then if all you do is just have a little conversation. That doesn't... So their kitchen is completely separate
Sarah?
from the rest. All of their rooms are... You have to go outside to get from one to the other. That seems a bit inconvenient. Well, it's an interesting looking house, but I don't think I would want to live in such a place. It'd be a bit inconvenient. Alright, which one do we think of the gigantic one's gotta be the main tower?
Doesn't even make sense. Just ignore that part.
I don't think ignoring parts of it is gonna help you figure out the spell. Oh, we're not gonna bust into her house. That's fine. We'll leave it be. So, this must be where Neloth is. Float up. Well, yep. Teldrin's going for it. Teldrin! Finish floating, please. There we go. Well, that's pretty fancy. I don't want to steal anything from him. Okay, this is more like it. He's got multiple rooms in here. A house of troubles. Among the ancient ancestral spirits who accompanied Saint Veloth and the Chimer, into the promised land of Morrowind, the four Daedra Lords, Malakath, Miriak, Molech and Sheogorath, are known as the Four Corners of the House of Troubles. These Daedra Lords rebelled against the council and admonition of the tribunal, causing great strife and confusion among the clans and great houses. Malakath, Miriak, Molech and Sheogorath are holy in that they serve the rule of obstacles during the testing. Through time, they have sometimes become associated with local enemies like the Nords, Akaviri, or mountain orcs. We're enemies? Malakath is the reanimated dung that was Trinimac. Oh! Malakath is a weak but vengeful god. The Dark Elves say he is Malak, the god, king of the orcs. He tests the Dunmer for physical weakness. Molag Bal is, in Morrowind, the king of rape. Yikes. He tries to upset the bloodlines of houses and otherwise ruin the Dunmer gene pool. A race of monsters said to live in Molag Amur are the result of his seduction of Vivek during the previous era. Sheogorath is the king of madness. He always tests the Dunmer for mental weakness. In many legends, he is called upon by one Dunmer faction against another. In half of these stories, he does not betray those who called him, further confusing the issue of his place in the scheme of things. Can he help us? Is he not an obstacle? He's just Sheogorath. There's a quest with him and Oblivion, and he's just an interesting fella all around. He's often associated with the fear other races have of the Dunmer, especially those who, like the Empire, might prove as useful allies. Mehrunes Dagon is the god of destruction. He is associated with natural dangers like fire, earthquakes, and floods. To some, he represents the inhospitable land of Morrowind. He tests the Dunmer's will to survive and persevere. The worship of these four malevolent spirits is against the law and practice of the temple. However, the Four Corners seldom fail to discover those greedy, reckless, or mad enough to serve them. By ancient temple law and custom, and also by imperial law, the lives of witches and warlocks are forfeit, and imperial garrisons join ordinators and buoyant armigers of the temple in tracking down and destroying these foul covens in the wilderness refuges and ancient ruins where they conceal their profane worships. That was kind of interesting. I know I don't usually read the books, but it's saying the names of all these Daedra I'm familiar with. I had to see what it was about. And I don't know if I'm going to read Confessions of a Dunmer Skooma either. Nah, I just wanted to see if it would open up anything. That's a pretty awesome door. I don't think we need to be back there, though. Uh-oh. Is that Teldrin, or... Nope, there's Teldrin. So that must be the fella himself. We'll get there. Deathbrand. A Pirate's Tale. Let's see. It's not giving us anything on our map or anything. We'll leave it be. And Azadal's Descent. Ooh, there we go. Investigate Hjolbjorn Barrow. But why? In the days beyond memory, when men first walked the lands of Skyrim, there arose in the city of Sarthal a great enchanter. As a boy, his gift for magic and artifice had been evident to his tutors. As a man, his skill surpassed them all. And finding nothing more to learn among his kin, he left wife and child and set out to train under the elven masters. A year became 2, then 3, and when finally his path led him back to Sarthal, he found only ruins, for the elves had sacked the city, and all that lived there were dead or gone. Amid the ashes and the smoldering ruins of his home, he swore a terrible oath of vengeance, and from that comes the name that the legends give him, Azadal the Embittered Destroyer. Alone he could do nothing, and so he bided his time, delving deeper into his art than any before him. From the Dwemer he learned the 7 natures of metal and how to harmonize them. From the Aelids, the ancient runes and dawns, and dawn magic even the elves had begun to forget. Among Falmer and Chimer and Altmer he traveled, taking what he could from each, and all the while plotting how he might turn that knowledge against them. Finally word reached him of Ysgrimor and his companions, newly arrived from Atmora. For 3 days and nights he rode north, and met them as they made landfall on the icy coast near the ruins of Sarthal, which the elves had fortified against them. He offered the companions his service, and all he had produced in his years of labor, and with that Morin steel imbued with his enchantments, the elves fell before them, and at last he had his revenge. But he was not content. His craft had become his life, and his hunger for knowledge still gnawed at him, driving him to delve ever deeper. At long last he exhausted the lore of the elves, but it was not enough. He sought the secrets of dragon runes, and won for himself a seat among their high priests, but it was not enough. And at length he turned his gaze to the plains of Oblivion, and found there both power and madness. Some say he ventured there, never to return. Others, that he was betrayed by his fellow dragon priests, and killed or driven into hiding in the ruins beneath his beloved Sarthal. Among the Skald of Solstheim, it is said, He fled to their island and was sealed in the depths of Kolbjorn Barrow together with the last of his relics. But that is the tale as it was told among the bards of Winterhold. Whatever the truth, the legend of Azadal was intended as a warning. In pursuit of perfection, one must take care that the pursuit itself does not become all-consuming. We're going to have to fight this guy. He's going to be there in Kolbjorn Barrow. It's going to be quite the battle. Oh, he has Dwemer stuff. Is that a Dwemer ruin out on the waters there that we saw coming in? I'm not going to read all these. I'm just seeing if Death Brand we already looked at, if there's any skill ups in them. Varieties of Faith. Nope. And the True Noble's Code. I'm not too worried about that.
If you're going to be up here, out of my way.
Actually, I need to talk to you.
You again? Didn't I see you in Ravenrock?
Yes? I hear you know where to find black books.
You refer to the tomes of esoteric knowledge that old Hermaeus Mora has scattered throughout the world?
Yeah.
Is it somehow connected to your search for Miraak?
It is. Who is Hermaeus Mora?
If you have to ask that, you'd probably be best leaving his books to wiser heads than yours.
Too late.
Like all Daedric princes, he's not to be trifled with, but he is subtler than most of his ilk, appropriate for the Prince of Knowledge and Fate. Many scholars and lore masters have been ensnared by the lore of learning the secrets that only Hermaeus Mora possesses. But don't worry, I have no intention of joining them in their endless search through the infinite halls of Apocrypha.
Alright, so the black books have something to do with Hermaeus
You
Mora.
didn't know? I thought it was obvious.
Well, just tell me what the connection is.
Hermaeus Mora has always tried to seduce mortals into his service with the lore of forbidden knowledge. Where the black books actually came from, no one really knows. Some appear to have been written far in the past. Others might be from the future.
Really?
Apparently, time is more malleable if you're the Daedric Prince of Fate and Destiny.
Alright, I'll give you that. Well, the reason I'm here, I found a black book. And I need
Found
more.
one? Yes. And you read it too, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Try to deny it. You've got the look. I can see it now. Dangerous knowledge is still knowledge and therefore useful. Usually turns out to be the most useful in my experience.
Well, I have to know what Miraak knows if I want to stop him.
Now that is a dangerous path indeed. Hermaeus Mora gives nothing away for free. You may end up like Miraak, of course. Too power-mad Dragonborn. It could be very interesting.
You're not frightened of that prospect. Well, do you know where I can find another black book?
Oh, yes. They're not hard to locate once you know how to look for them. I have one here that I've been using to locate more.
You can find more of them with the books themselves? And you have a black book. Can I look at it?
Yes, I haven't been idle while this fascinating madness engulfed Solstheim. But my book isn't what you're looking for. I'm quite sure it is unconnected with this Miraak.
Can I
But
look
do
inside
know
for my
where
help?
to find a black book that can help you.
All right. First, why won't the book you have help me?
Oh, it is clearly not associated with the same power that has overtaken the island. And I'm not talking about Hermaeus Mora. These black books are all his, of course. No, what you're looking for is a specific book, presumably because Miraak's power derives from it.
Well, maybe your book could give me a leg up on Miraak, though, if it's something he doesn't have. All right, tell me where to find the book connected with Miraak.
Yes, I do. I haven't been able to get it, but maybe together we can unlock the secrets the Dwemer left behind.
Dwemer ruins. All right. Both of these options make me sound kind of stupid. Just tell me where the book is and I'll go get it. I don't want to be mean with him like that, but the Dwemer, what do they have to do with this? Well, obviously the book's going to be in their ruins.
Forbidden knowledge was somewhat of a specialty of the dwarves, eh? You don't think they would just leave it alone? It seems the ancient Dwemer discovered this book and took it to study. I found their reading room in the ruins of Nechardak. The book is there, but it's sealed in a protected case, which I wasn't able to open it. But perhaps the two of us together will be able to get at it.
Sounds like a plan.
To Nachardak, then. Follow me.
I think this is going to be a more of I'll meet you there later situation. I'm not going to steal any of his stuff. He's our ally. But I just want to see what else he's got in here.
Hope we don't run into too many ash spawn out here.
Does he never sleep? He's got spider webs all over. Even on his bed. House steward's not doing the best to... Well, I don't know. Is a house steward supposed to clean? Maybe not. Alright. And looks like that's it. Down we go. And I do want to go through the Dwemer ruins with him, but first, I think we're going to go around and finish liberating the stones. Because I'd rather do that. Now then, okay, good, it didn't turn that on. 2 stones left. We've got earth and water. Show them on the map. Really? Fine. Earth. Oh, that's really easy. That's right. That's where we came in. And then water's so far north. Well, it shouldn't be too far from this abandoned lodge, really. Let's do it. And then we'll save the one that we've already been to for last, because we can just fast travel there easy. Now then, let's think things through. And take this opportunity to save. Because if I die, I don't want to have to do so much stuff over again. Here we go. Teldrin? Which side of the mountain do we think this is on? Oh, this is not going to be easy to get to, I think. Especially because I'm headed in the wrong direction.
Anytime you want to head for Skyrim, I'm right with you. I've spent enough time on Soulstein to last a while.
Okay. I think we can get up here. Yeah, that seems good. What's this? Oh, this is the way out of a Dwemer ruin. Oh, is this Dwemer or Ayleid? Regardless. So, yeah, that one of those as well. Okay, we don't need to mess around with it. Is the most important takeaway. So, our stone is somewhere over here. Ooh, look at that. Okay, I kind of want to swing past that. Because may as well open it up on the map on our way down. Oh, there's enemies over here. I don't actually want to fight them, but... Oh, no! I saw some of these off-screen, and they killed me. We're going to leave these Reeklings alone. Just run for it. Yeah, I'm kind of scared of them. They're tough little fellas. Especially the rider. He's awesome. He's riding on a boar. But, yeah, a little too awesome for me. It takes me down. I will swing by it and open up this really quick. I think. Always an enemy, huh? Get out of here, Reaver. I don't actually care about you. Okay. There. Now then. Just want to get to this stone. should be right on the other side of this. Oh, what now? There it is. Alright, we're just going to ignore whatever's attacking me for the moment. And if it follows me down here, well, we will just shout at this stone, drag out a lurker, and hopefully it will turn and attack that instead.
Our hands once were iron.
Come here, you.
And when the world shall...
You won't win.
There we go. Now, let's just get fully healed up.
And when the world...
Where's Teldrin?
That world will cease to be.
Teldrin, where are you in all this?
Trying.
Is he out fighting something ridiculous? I'm worried he might be fighting those weaklings. We're gonna have to do this without him then.
Is someone there?
Listen to them all. I yield, I yield. Don't run away. Help me, guys. Together we can take this thing down. Alright, what's gonna help here? Fortify stamina? Sure. Oh yeah, let's paralyze it. That'll be good. Yeah, take that, you. Okay. Let's level up. A little more stamina. I'm not worried about perks right at this moment. I'm worried about whoever is attacking me, who has lit me on fire. More lurkers? No, a dragon. Great. Just what I needed. Come here, you.
This should be good.
Let's see. Okay, so it barely has any charge, right? Or does it have plenty? That's good. You horrible thing. Alright, what can we make better? Heavy armor? No. It's gotta be... We already have that. It's gotta be a lot more. Alright, out of that. One-handed. Not really. I probably should go ahead and get this, since I do bows a fair amount of the time. Okay. Potion time. Now we better go with this one too. And weak poison? Sure, why not? Get over here. Horrible thing. You know, some of us were just trying to cleanse the stones and not worry about dragons. What is it fighting over there? Get over here. Ugh, I'm terrible at this. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and wind the episode down here. As always, please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back next time. I'm going to finish killing the dragon off screen because it might take a bit. And then next time we will cleanse the Earthstone. We'll be done with our stones. That'll be awesome. And then we'll see about going to Neloth with Neloth.